everyone. Happy Friday, October 14th. Crystal here from Finding Your Road Home. Excited to share with you today's reading. Today has actually been a little bit of an emotional day for me. It's the 1 week, it's been 1 week since the stuff with Lucy and her ashes came yesterday. And so the energy around here is the hum is a little low. And so it's brought out some emotion. So my apologies if my energy's a little different today. The 3 cards for today, the first card is for you. The second card is for someone else. And please remember that can be a stranger, or usually it's a friend or a loved one. And then, although you just never know, if you travel, it could be anyone. And then the third card is just something to remember, and that could be for you or anyone. So the first card today is Moon. And it was funny to me that came up because I'm like, oh, emotions, I'm sure this is what's going to come up. And that something emotional will come up. And Moon is definitely one that's about emotions. With Moon, what Moon is about is you've made connections with people. The moon orbits around the earth, is held to the earth that in that orbit by gravity. As people, I feel we attract other people. Sometimes it's people we want to attract, and other times it's not so much. But we attract people. Sometimes we hold those people in our orbit, even if we don't necessarily want to. And so this card is a reminder to take a moment and reflect, go with the flow. It's a waterway. And just what are those cycles that you're in with other people? And are those cycles healthy? Okay. Right. So it's about reflection. It really isn't about necessarily doing anything. You're just going with the flow. It is a water, so that means it is allow yourself to experience those emotions. But do consider the patterns you're in with other people. All right. For someone else is fall. Okay. And what fall is about if life presents you lessons. Okay. However you want to look at it, universe, life, God, whatever, you're presented lessons that you're supposed to learn. And as time progresses, if you're presented that lesson, if you don't learn it, you're going to be presented it again. And my belief is that it's a little bit, the cost for ignoring it the second time goes up. And the more times that you ignore it, it goes up. And the reason it's fall, and it says watch your step, is for me it was seriously physically a lesson of breaking my ankle. I need to slow down. Even breaking that, I still didn't quite learn the lesson, and it took lots of other things for me to learn. But there's a toll associated with it. So every time you don't take a moment and allow yourself to learn that lesson, there's a cost. Now, the other part of this is you're supposed to give yourself grace. So here's the thing. If you don't want to learn the lesson, like you've just decided, I just don't care. Give yourself grace and let it go then. That's the other part of the card, okay? So if life circumstances have changed and that lesson is no longer pertinent, okay, then there comes a point of I need to give it grace and let it go. And so this is for someone else, okay? So it's that they need to stop for a second and pay attention. What's the lesson? All right, the last card, the thing to remember or watch out for is sail. And sail is about watching for those opportunities, those growth opportunities. And it's a reminder, it's a go with the flow. Okay. So you're not driving this, you participate. It's an opportunity to participate in it, in this adventure. And what you have to remember about this adventure is that it's not always going to be easy. The best growth opportunities aren't. There's struggle, there's failure, and there's success. And you're supposed to celebrate all of them. Okay? So that's the thing to watch for today. And so an opportunity to move out of your comfort zone. Because I don't know how many of you are super comfortable with getting on a boat and going out into the middle of the ocean. I actually know quite a few people who that bothers from so many millions of different perspectives. Okay. The biggest one, you're not on ground. There's just no ground anywhere. Okay. All right. So I don't know. I don't even know. So feel your feels and analyze those cycles. Help someone else see that there's lessons to learn, and then move out of that comfort zone and have that growth opportunity. So beautiful cards today. Have a wonderful weekend. I don't typically do Saturdays and Sundays, although last weekend I ended up doing a reading every day. I just didn't record and post. So maybe this weekend I'll just go ahead and do one and record and post. We'll see. If I don't, have a fabulous Saturday and Sunday. Make sure that when you're out there, work hard, play hard. So make sure that if you're a regular Monday through Friday person and you've worked hard all week, make sure you go out and you play hard. Remember, hard doesn't have to mean like you go out and you act like a crazy person. No, play hard is go out there and make your heart happy and do the thing that fills you up. You have to go back out there and refill your bucket so that you can then go back and do the things that maybe deplete your bucket. Okay. All right. Anyway, enough preaching. Love you all. Have a really amazing, wonderful weekend. All in kindness. Bye.